Okay, so I'm 38. I just turned 38 in March. The truth is, when I was 28, Gage, you let everybody in? The truth is, when I was 28, I was doing the same shit, but my goals were smaller. Okay. So everything everything that I wanted to take up. So I came to corporate and I'm like, you know what? I'm a career advisor. Okay. And I know that if I become the number one career advisor, then I could become a director. Then I know if I could become the number one director, I could become the number one regional. And if I become the number one regional, I could become, the president. I already knew that. I'm telling you, I was born with sickening work ethic. You just can't, it's impossible. You can't outwork me. I'm obsessive about my work. So even back then, 28-year-old Mike, 29-year-old Mike, I was climbing the corporate ladder. So my mindset was, I don't take lunch breaks because my career and my success is more important than that chicken sandwich at Subway. I don't really need to take the phone call. I know my wife's calling me, and it's prime time. I'm on the track right now. I'm running. And some of you guys might be like, damn, that's kind of harsh, but you got to look at my results. I don't go even take a restroom break because that's going to prevent me from getting to the next. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I work 12 hours a day in corporate. I work weekends, Saturday. You know what all my boys told me that worked at UEI College with me? Mike, you really got to take care of yourself, man. And Mike, you're going to burn out, bro. And Mike, you're working all this stuff, man, but you ain't getting paid, man. They're taking advantage of you. And I got a promotion every 6 months. At one point, I started hearing it so much, I thought I was crazy. Then I started getting a little bit of results. I'm like, okay, hold on. There's a method to my madness. Yeah. Okay, so my mindset, Serge, was being number one. Yeah. Okay, I'm 12 years old and I'm playing football. I went to the new football program. I said, Gonzo, you used to be on this team last year, man. Who's the hardest hitter on the team? He gave me 3 names. I'm like, okay, cool. I got a target on them. Can't wait for summer. So I go to college campuses. And I said, who's the number one? I get all the names. I start calling them so I could hear feel their frequency, hear their voice. Hey, what's up, man? Hello. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man? This is Mike Barron, man, in San Diego. Who? Oh, just dude, I'm brand new here. I'm in the San Diego campus. I hear you top dog, man, and props. Any words of wisdom? He gives me like a little bullshit answer. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna crush him. I'm trying to tell you, I've always been like that, right? So now the mindset was always to win and be number one. And then I was the number one after the first month. And then I became a director. Then I became a president. But the problem is not that. Okay, here's the real bar. Okay, the problem was this. If you are taking notes, or if you haven't taken notes, this is the part where you take notes. The biggest difference of where I'm at today versus back then, the biggest difference is my think was too small. I used to think like a little peanut. Okay, I'm 28 years old, and I'm like, my life career goal as a professional is to become a president out of college. I could have been 7 years old, became president. I'm like, I'm set. I made it. I didn't know I was going to become a president in my late 20s. Okay, within 3 years. So the bar for you is you want to think bigger sooner. You want to think bigger sooner. Why? Because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna become number one rep. And I did. Oh, I'm gonna become the number one director. And I did. I should have been thinking about becoming a billionaire, which is the new thing I'm writing down. I should have been thinking about that when I was 27, but it wasn't real for me. Okay? You are gonna get what you expect. So if I'm become the number one rep, put it at work, I will become the number one rep. But if I would have been thinking the way I do now, my results and my success and everything I'm starting to receive, it would have happened a long time ago. So for the first time this year, I started writing my book, I'm a Billionaire. I'm like, damn, that's kind of scary. I told my wife, like, yeah, because I don't play with that shit. I'm making a committed decision. Anyway, I'm going to be a billionaire one day. It's so cool to say that. But when I write it down, I'm like, shit, I'm about to make a committed, let's go. So that's, I already told my wife, I'm like, we're going to become billionaires. Is that all right? She's like, okay, let's roll. Okay, so think bigger sooner. That was my mindset, Serge, back then, man.